Domestic pie is dependent, of course, on many factors. We do have a figure of 86,000 crores, which is being mentioned. We also have a figure that a certain percentage of this would be with the Indian industry. Let's take a look at exports first. Just about 7 years ago, the exports of Indians' defense companies was close to about 752,000 crores. Last year, we clocked, I think, about 12,000 crores. And this year, we are looking to even better that figure. So the target, which was $5 billion by 25-26, we are on track to achieve that. May happen in 25-26, may happen in 1 year later. But there's no denying the fact that the target on exports front would be achieved. But this is not a simple answer to a simple question, because exports are not merely figures. Export would lot depend upon what is the technology development, what is the development you have done within the country, what kind of ecosystem you have created, what kind of markets you are tapping. So this is a holistic game. We also must understand that the defense goods are not sold merely on demand and supply. There are many other factors which come into being. It needs a certain support from the state. It needs a certain support from the central players. And it also needs an ecosystem which should be existing in the world market. Now, thanks to what happened in the last 3 years, we had one small little skirmish in the central part of the world, and the second one, which is ongoing, has created awakening in almost every country, be it small or big, that when chips are down, nobody is going to come and help you. You need to be self-sufficient. Now, what that has started is, it has given an impetus to the markets to start looking for fulfilling their requirements, maybe even at the cost of some of the other expenditure. So we do see opening up the export markets. We also must admit the support coming from Indian government is excellent. We, just few years ago, a DA would not be talking to a private sector company. Today, not only does he talk to me, he brings proposals, he accompanies us, ambassadors in foreign countries receive our delegation, help us to get to the markets. And I think I'm not at liberty to disclose, but you will see major traction on this front going into the next maybe few months. And you will see a very large amount of exports happening from India to many other countries. So that is as far as the exports are concerned. Coming to the Indian pie, see, the pie always gets linked to what you are. One way to look at it is that defense expenditure has always been linked to the GDP growth of the country. If you take a look, and if you continue to grow at 7-8%, and this is not the real one, because the real growth also takes into account inflation, then you are looking at 12 to 13% growth. If you are doing that, defense budget would double in 5 to 6 years' time. If it doubles, the acquisition goes by double. So this is a phenomenon that every 6 to 7 years, your capital budgets will double. Now, who gets that pie is a real critical answer. Right now, in that pie, private sector does about 20%. We are hoping to do much more as we go forward. And that is where the crunch lies. The second thing is that we're also looking at markets outside, where private industry will be showing you much greater progress in the exports front. So we see there are avenues available. I think there's market opportunities available. There are white spaces which we can fill. And targets which have been laid down, I think we are on track.